Okay, all you viewers out there, eventually I'll fucking show you what to do. This is a game that I played with me and a wonderful friend of mine named Nate. This is just being recorded through my phone because I'm really shitty right now and I can't run a recording program. So I am red right here. This is a really shitty version of what happened. And he is orange right there, and all the rest are AIs. There's one right there and one right there. And we're gonna see how this plays out. So I'm red. Sorry for the shakiness. I take Brazil's third city because it was getting my way, and then I got really pissed at him again and decided to take his main city and a second city. As you see, I've already grown pretty large by now. Now this is where all the real warring comes in. There you go, I get rid of Brazil for the third time. I declare war on Babylon, and I take their second city. And I wipe Babylon out of the game, growing really big this time. And Brazil is already growing like on its own, pretty separate. Yeah. So I take over India instead of Brazil because, I don't know. And I gave away one of my cities to Brazil, and that was the end of the game. Because apparently Nate wanted to do some shit. So I'll like slow it down for you in a second. We'll do the replay at the end. We're gonna show you what happened here. Brazil's founded a couple of cities. She founded another city while I took this city. At this point I had nukes, so they were really easy to take. I assume that I should have, I have the capital at the end, at turn 340 right here. So I own all of this land, and I decided to leave Brazil alone, because Brazil is an amazing person. So I own all this. I gave them back this city because I didn't really like it. And they have those two, and she has those two, and Nate just still sitting here with his one city, which he's had the whole game. He had multiple times to attack me, and I will explain later, whoever else decides to watch this. And at turn 31, Nate completely gave up and basically gave me the diplomatic victory, because he knew he was going to lose. So, really quick replay, show you. Grow. Exponential growth. Right here. And here are a few charts of what went on here. I'll do a graph. Here, I believe this is England. I'm white, and Russia is orange. That was my friend, and the rest of the AIs. So this is score. Let's take out all these. And so Russia is here. I grew really large right there. Babylon, I took them over right there. Brazil, I kept alive. India, I took them over right there. And I like to call this civilization dildo. I took their main city and stuff, but I didn't really take them over all that much. And let's go for city connections. I'm just details. That's a pretty hard graph to read, but maintenance, my maintenance up the fucking roof. Culture per turn. This is the only way that he would be able to fight with me, just culture, because I had a lot of cities and I can't really keep that culture up very long. Excess happiness. Taking over cities, blah blah blah. You get it. Food per turn. Had to get a lot of food per turn to found all of those cities, or keep all those cities under my control. So, of course, I'm gonna be really good. And gold per turn. Holy shit, gold per turn. Yeah, right here it dropped because, like, at one point I gave him 50 gold just for being alive. Sorry about that shaking. I gave him 50 gold just for being alive. Golden Age. I am white, so yeah. Happiness was pretty good. Improved tiles, also amazing right there. I just, yeah. Military might. This is where, like, it was just up and down for me. So each time I take, like, a civilization over, immediately afterwards, I cannot fund that army, or, like, I really don't want to. So around here, I took over a civilization, I think Brazil, and then I dropped really far down. And then I climbed back up with that military might, and then I took over another civilization, and then I dropped right back down. And this was, like, perfect time for him to attack me or something. And again, I do the same thing. I go really high in this, and then I take over India, I believe, and I drop back down, and then I drop down to here. It's not really that bad, but I wasn't really using all the units, so. And then I take over Dildo, this country. I cannot pronounce it. And then I drop back down again, because I just love selling my units. Giving him plenty, my wonderful friend, Russia, plenty amount of time to attack me, like right here, even right here and right here. You could have just sent a couple of sea units over there, and I couldn't really do much about that. Number of cities, yeah, that's obviously going to be me, since you saw the map mode. Known techs, I was really good at tech, and you see as they completely kill a civilization, they destroy. They just don't have any techs. Let's see here. Policies. I was getting a shit ton of policies. Workers. I really didn't need workers most of the time, but I still kept it at about 4 on auto work. Population. That's amazing population right there. Production per turn. Science per turn. Score. Yeah, you saw that one. Total culture. See? Look at that culture graph. Here is just me and my friend. Here is me and Dildo and my friend. Here is me, India, and my friend. Here is me, Brazil, and my friend. And here's me, Babylon, and my friend. You might not be able to read that, but it's not really important. It just means that I was pretty much not a very big country. So total gold. I continuously had to spend my gold on important shit. So the graph up here, he did not. Russia did not. So this is around the time that World Congress was starting up, and someone needed to control the city-states. I was getting more gold per turn than he was, but he was piling up a shit ton of gold. So he obviously, like, I never grew pretty much. I never grew the gold pretty much because I was just like didn't really need it. I needed to spend it on stuff immediately. And then he used up all of his gold at this point in time right here. And I was just it doesn't really matter. Total land, yeah, my land's gonna be amazing. Total unhappiness, yeah, I had shit tons of unhappiness. Unit maintenance. I think she only had expensive units. I don't know. I'll show you again. I don't really like to keep my maintenance or my units like doing shit, so there you go. He could have attacked me here, right here, but he chose not to. And work tiles. Yeah, so that's basically all I'm gonna do right now. It's later on in the near future I'll play an actual walkthrough of this game, and it's gonna be amazing, and you should fucking stay for it. Yeah. So this is Civilization. I'll see you guys later.